What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel. We're online at www.whatsupinthesky.com. And once again, you are looking at a Spirit Rover picture. The Spirit Rover sure did find a lot of stuff before it bounced out. If you go look back to some of my last videos, I've done a lot of Spirit Rover pictures lately. And I wouldn't have known this one existed if I didn't was browsing through the Mars Anomaly Research Society out on Facebook. I'll link them below. There's some great guys out there. That's Andrew Bastiago's crowd. Neville Thompson, he's a guy out there. I haven't really met him or talked to him at all, but like he does this, he does stuff like this way better than I do. People come and tell me that I'm like the new Mars guy. So no, there are people actually doing the real research out there. This guy's got nuts and bolts in it. I'm gonna try and find a link to one of his like Gigapan sites to put down there for you guys. Um, but this one's pretty neat. Once again, it looks like we've got some sort of metal box here, and it's just strewn about the junkyard of Mars. It just looks like it was just a planet that had some pretty interesting stuff on it, possibly civilization. Well, not possibly. It had civilization on it that was able to make metal boxes, able to make. This almost looks something like a piece of furniture or something along those lines. Has some interesting things in here. Now let me show you where to get it. Basically, I'm just going to show you. I do this on the video just so you guys know that I'm not photoshopping these or making these. Here it is. Here's the anomaly right there. Up here you can find the Mars Rover's website, and but open up the description, click the link. I always put the link there on every one of my page, every video. So I think this is Mars video number 230 for anomalies. And let's go back into Photoshop here where I've got it and take a look at this thing. This is definitely one of my favorite now that I found. Just one of the, I just love these boxes. They come up because I don't see them all that much in nature to where this thing looks like some sort of metal box that had a purpose. It even looks rounded and grooved at one end. Let me see if I can't get this back up to where I can see my workspace correctly. I don't know why this does this every once in a while. Good old Photoshop, I lose all my tools and my backgrounds and stuff like that every once in a while, and I gotta do that to get it back. But so I took a little bit of look through this, and there's some interesting anomalies up here. The Spirit Rover, um, you can see the monotone of it. It just doesn't pop like the Curiosity does, and now the Curiosity Rover ones haven't even been popping lately. They've been so fuzzy and nasty, but up here looks like some other stuff we're going to take a look at as well. Um, but where I'm really interested in is this piece here, and what I'm really interested in is that right there. What do we got here? Is this some sort of box? It kind of goes along with that ammo box. If you go back a little bit of ways, this thing looks like to have a hinge. See, this to me over here looks like a hinge. Let me see if we can't brighten this up. Let's pull this out a little bit. I've got 10 mice out in front of me here. I have a ridiculous setup. I've got a video that shows my setup here. It's a mess right now. I need to clean it up a little bit, but I've got monitors all around me and stuff like that. I'm definitely lucky. I got this stuff through work. I work on computers. I'm an IT director for a health company, and I said on at nights I'm the Mars man. I go searching for Mars and Moon pictures out there, and what I'm trying to do is basically find everyone that anybody's ever found, and some that I've found, which are few and far between. Like I said, people send me stuff because I'm getting tons of pictures from people all the time. And basically what I'm trying to do is put them in one spot. My website's going to have a whole listing of them here. I'm working on a better way to classify them, like by type or by rover. I'm going to work on that here shortly. So there's going to be a lot. It's going to be pretty interesting. I'm excited about it. I've got some other guys helping me out that send me stuff, that do videos as well. I got Mars Anomalies is a good guy on here. Click his name is Chris. Olympus Sky, they're just getting their channels off, and they've done some great work. So, I mean, go check their stuff out. I mean, they're doing amazing work, and they're just, a couple months into their videos. So I'm excited to see where else they're going to go with their stuff. And all right, let me stop blabbing here, and let's get to playing with this thing real fast, because it's just a couple anomalies. This is gonna be a quick video. My videos usually go pretty long, because as you guys know, I like to hear myself talk. And it's weird when I sit here and do this. I feel like I'm talking to each and every one of you sometimes. As I play with the gamma, I think I'll leave it. I'm probably going to cancel this out and go for the brightness and the contrast. It almost looks like there's a perfect circle on this side right here. Um, Watch as I'm going to bring the gamma up and bring it back down. Let's see if it comes out a little bit more. And it also looks to have some sort of decoration in it. And you can see all the what looks to be the sand and stuff coming up towards it here, and then maybe some wires coming off here. This definitely looks to be another 90-degree angle here, just filled with silt and sand. But this here, see how we've got the perfect 90-degree angle here. I mean, that from the angle we're at, that's what it looks like. And over here, it looks rounded down almost, and then it comes down, and it looks like this goes straight through there. Let me see if I can see a line. Yeah, there it is. You can see it when you pump it up. Okay, so you can see the line through there, how it comes down around there. Almost like this whole section might come off, like it might open up like a big book or a big chest. Um, Not sure how far it goes down. I mean, it could go way down, but when you do that, let's pull that up again. Oops. Here, let's do this. Let's do the brightness and the contrast. Adjust brightness contrast, and see what we can come up with here like this. Do it this way. So, well, it's hard to kind of bring it out any more than it already is, but it's definitely an interesting piece. Now, there also, if you look in the background here, you almost look like you've got a brush. See all these little lines and stuff like that here? There's one comes up here, here, here. I mean, they're just everywhere. It's like connected lines. It almost looks like trees that have been fallen down and have petrified. Now, I was also looking at this rock here, and I was thinking that on this side, this might have some carvings on it. Now, I'm thinking if it is, it's probably been weathered for a really long time. But let's see if we can't do auto adjustments and auto colors onto these pictures and see what happens. Not much there. Let's see what contrast will give us. Not much there either. So let's step backwards so we make sure we get where we were. And then let me do this. Let me see if we can't just mess with this one right here. I want to see if we can pull anything out of there. And then we're going to go check out those other two anomalies, and I will let you go. This is one to download. Of course, like I said, check out the description box. It'll be there. Doesn't it seem to have some circles and some rings? See this here? It looks like actual writing. It looks a little bit more intricate than just random dirt and marks in it. Let's see if I can't pull if the contrast down might help. Oh yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna pump it up like that. All right, that looks the best. And from here you can actually see. Let me hit OK on it. That good old box there. And this looks like maybe this is all part of something. I don't know. But that definitely, like, I'm not going to spend too much time here, but it looks like there's a grid pattern right here when you pull it out. This looks a lot more 3D than it does just by looking at it. You know what I mean? And I think that's done just by the way the Rover takes the pictures and whatnot. All right, let me pull it out a little bit. Then this right here, see how this actually seems to be sheared off of it right here? This cut is much newer than this out here, so whenever it happened or whatever happened here, seemed like that might have been on top. No, this up here is a little bit interesting as well. And you lose such, I say with these monotone pictures here, you just lose so much when you come in on them and actually zoom in. And I'm sure you guys are seeing more here. You guys have some of the best eyes, so always comment if you see something else I don't, because honestly, people are sitting here looking at it, they read the comments, then I'm finally getting used to the new comment system. I hope you guys are too. Um, it seems like, oh, look at this over here. We've actually lost a lot of views. When the new system came out, the comments went down, the views went down, everything did. Google really is playing with us on this one. Look at this right here. In this here, there seems to be some symmetry. Just interesting. This little guy looks like a little kitty cat. Look at that, with his two eyes and a nose looking up. Of course, this is just a monotone. You really can't tell, but this is also, look here. Looks like a mouth and eyes and a nose on this thing. Almost like a crazy looking. This actually looks very like ornate. Like this was something ornamental at some time. Who knows? Could just be a rock. Like I said, don't leave. When people sit here and listen to what I say, and they're like, "Oh, well, God, he thinks it's a crazy alien face." I mean, this guy's nuts. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's what it looks like to me with my experience, my skills, what I've read, I've read a lot of different stuff. Books. I've been a geek when it comes to knowledge and stuff about the paranormal, aliens, things like that. So I know what a gray alien looks like. I know what a reptilian looks like. I know what a Pleiadian looks like. I know what all these supposed alien beings look like. And look at this here. The more and more I just sit here and stare at this, it gets more and more interesting. Look at this little circle inside of here. Perfect. Perfectly round and perfectly just sitting in the middle like a sphere. This thing to me is very interesting. Here, let's take a look at this. What do we have here? This image adjusts. I'm going old school with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt on today. Bought that at Kohl's the other day. So I had to get it. I was like, all right. I used to sit and love that show. Um, wow, it definitely looks like something too. This just doesn't look like random rock. This has a lot of pattern to it. See these bars going vertical, and look at this here. It does look like it has. See that perfect spin? In nature, you usually don't get rounded off bevels. Something's usually not beveled and rounded off. And when whatever happened there, I think everything got heated up. It all got meshed together and just strewn about the probably pretty much the whole places where we're sending rovers. That's where we're looking for. We're looking for the trashed up areas. And I think we surely have found them. The Spirit Rover, it's Spirit Rover couldn't go much farther without just finding anomalies everywhere. Apparently, I mean, it kept sending back some amazing looking stuff. Uh, as we roll through here. There's some interesting stuff. Let me go ahead. The more and more I look at these rocks, they seem to be more, like I said, more to them than what I first thought. Like this here seems to be something that is maybe like this looks like a stove or something here that we would have. Right here would be the opening where you put the coal in and stuff like that up here. But see how it's got that opening, and in here it's actually got a different color. This is a really dark stone, a really dark material. It almost looks like what a fireplace gets made out of, or like a stove, like a metal, and they either have it painted or something, but it looks to be real dull. It's definitely not painted. Forget I said that. But look at that, pretty interesting. Almost looks like you go down into it, whatever it is. At some point it was sitting upright. That's what I would say that is. Like I said, I know we can't equate life like that as much, but that's how I see it here, in my head. Um, and then this is where the two things I wanted to look at earlier. These definitely seem to be interesting. Look at this coming out here. There's like an H pattern coming off of here. Um, Definitely does not look like nature created this. Almost looks like a perfect circle up here. And here it seems to be another tool or something with it. It definitely looks like a tool, I would say. This almost looks like a tuning fork in many ways. But all right, I think that was all I saw. There was one more over here. We did take a look at that one briefly. Um, Out here in the distance, there was one I saw earlier too. Yeah, see this one here, how this comes up above everything here, and back here there's another one that comes up above everything. I hate how you get no really good depth perception from the black and white because there's so many different like the shapes here, like here, it looks like a big heart. I mean, there's so much shapes back there that I'd love to have a better seeing of what's back there, being able to tell. So. Anyway, guys, much love. Take it easy. It's What's Up in the Sky 37. My name is Will. Let's leave you on here with this big cube one more time. Is it a desk? What is that? Let me know below. Comment, hit the like button, share with your friends. Facebook, that helps me big time. If you put this stuff on Facebook or if you share this stuff to your Google Plus and stuff like that for me, you're gonna help me get a lot more hits and get this stuff out to more people. I'm trying to reach as many. I don't make these videos not to reach as many people as possible. So with your guys' help, let's blow this channel up. Much love. Peace.